Hey everybody, it's Eric with Muscle Cars with Eric coming at you today from Litchfield Park, Arizona. And I ran into this cat. His name is Mel. He's a really cool guy. And he's got this beautiful Hellcat Redeye underneath the body of a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner. Yes, you heard that right. Plymouth Roadrunner body on top of a 2019 Hellcat Redeye. So let's see if he's home. Mel, you around? Hello? I just had to check my clock. We have the right time. Well, let's see. Ha ha! We have success. Check it out. Yes, yes. The garage door is opening. I like when that happens, man. And I told you, look at this car. Oh my word. Hey, Mel. Thanks a lot, man. It's really cool seeing you again. I appreciate the opportunity to be here and have you share this beautiful car with us, man. I ran into you at the car show recently.
Yes.
And you told me that this is a 1969, right? Plymouth Roadrunner on top of a Hellcat Redeye.
A 2019 Hellcat Redeye.
And you built this car.
Yes.
That is bad to the bone. I'll tell you, we're going to pull this car here in a second, folks. Mel, thanks again, man. I can't wait for you to share this car with us. Tell everybody about this cool car. In the meantime, though, I think we have to pull the car out of the driveway, don't we?
Yes.
That means we have to start the car, don't we?
Yes, we do.
All right. Hang on, folks. Cold start coming up in a minute. So you're saying this car has all the modern accoutrements of the 2019 Hellcat Redeye, including?
The red key fob.
That's a remote start.
Yes,
well, let's give this bugger a start. I think he's going to go inside the car and give it a few revs. I can't wait for that. This is so cool, folks. Look at this. Is that bad of the bone or is that bad of the bone? So here we are inside the interior of the SRT, which technically we're in the interior of a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner sitting on top of an SRT. And I'll tell you what, this is cool. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's let her rip, Tater Chip.
Your backup camera.
Don't have this in 1969, that's for sure. They probably thought of it because we got the man on the moon. But I don't even thought of backup cameras in cars back then. This is just so cool, man.
People were better drivers back then.
I think so. Well, there were fewer drivers, that's for sure.
They actually used mirrors.
Yeah. And turn signals, right?
Yep.
Man, all right, so we are in the real deal 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner body on top. And I know I keep saying this, but this is just like a really cool way of having an old school muscle car because everything's modern. All right, guys, so I got my buddy Mel here. We're at his house. We've got this 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner body on top of the real deal 2019 Hellcat Redeye. And, you know, this is incredible. And people saw some pictures earlier of the project cars. How did you come about doing this? And just tell me about this car and kind of like where you started with the idea of it. It's incredible.
Well, the idea started is just repowering a 69 Roadrunner.
Okay.
But all the different things that would have had to go into it, change the suspension, change the firewall, change the rear end, and change everything. I started measuring a Challenger, and all my measurements were so close to put the body on top of a Challenger versus rebuilding a Roadrunner.
That makes total sense.
That way I have modern suspension, modern everything. Chrysler already designed it. I don't have to worry, is it going to work or isn't it going to work?
That's pretty cool. So essentially, this is just a, let me show a picture here. This is a 1969 Plymouth Roadrunner body directly on top of a full and complete Hellcat Redeye.
Hellcat Redeye.
Including the brakes and the rotors and the tires and everything else like that.
No brakes. The car only had 5,000 miles on it when it was total. And I picked it up and repaired everything that was on it. I get the front end aligned, make sure everything is 100%, and then I pull it out apart and put the Roadrunner body on top.
That's pretty cool. Now this paint, we talked a little bit about this paint. This has got some really cool, like...
It's got clear crystal in the clear coat, which actually picks up the orange. The orange is a Go Mango orange.
Go Mango, that's an original Mopar color, right?
It is the original Mopar color.
Oh, so is it original from 69 or from a different year? From 69? Really?
They used that same colors back in the day for quite a few years.
Okay, cool. And you just added the crystal
in the clear coat.
In the clear coat. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Nice. Now look at this here, folks. That's really cool that you've done the SRT Hellcat Redeye, calling it the Hellrunner. That's pretty creative. Now, this, you had to redo the whole body on this Roadrunner, correct? You bought this Roadrunner used, right?
Okay. It was a rolling shell.
Okay.
Wasn't drivable. Had no motor, transmission, no interior, no
Perfect.
nothing.
Because yeah, because you didn't need all that stuff.
Right.
Perfect. So brand new top, vinyl top. Now,
Cirrus radio antenna.
Oh, that's cool. Seriously, the accoutrements of modern stuff. Go ahead, pop it open, man. Let's look at this.
Challenger door handles and latching system, so you can use the red key fob. And all interior is the original Dodge Challenger interior.
Dodge SRT, right?
Yes. All the airbags have been removed.
Now you mentioned to me that you also did the mirror where it automatically dims the lights if you see oncoming traffic.
The rear view mirror is out of the Challenger.
Wow.
So it controls the headlights, just like it would in a brand new car.
This is so cool. Look at that, folks. So it's not only a 69 Roadrunner, but it's modern. This is sick, man.
It's got everything.
Now,
seeing the back seats fold down.
Oh,
like
yeah,
you did
okay.
in the Challenger, so you can crawl through right to the trunk if you want to.
That's pretty cool. Now, when we were at the show when we met, I was very, very impressed with this little circular thing here. So what is that, Mel?
That is my gas cap.
Let's do it.
Push it down.
Push and twist. And I unscrew it. Man, that is just ingenious because it doesn't take away from the lines of the car.
Right.
And also, it beats the heck out of having to... Now, didn't these used to have the gas cap filler in the rear license plate back here?
Yes.
Okay.
Which it still folds down, but there's just nothing back here no more.
Okay, there you go. That makes sense. Now look at this. Now look at it. Now look at the bumpers. Now you pointed something out specifically to me.
There's no bolt heads on the bumpers.
The bumpers
They've
are
all been
completely shaved. Yep.
These tail lights have been changed a little bit. Right in through here used to be a border of silver argent.
Okay.
Which I had these re-chromed. I like it better all chrome.
Okay. Now, did you add LEDs or is it standing incandescent?
There is LEDs.
Wow. So not only is it really cool looking and retro, but it's also very, very modern and safer.
Yeah.
Because LED lights, geez, they see for miles.
Yes, they're much brighter.
Man, look at this. This is a cool stripe here. Now that is, you mentioned earlier also that that is original factory type striping on this particular car.
69 Roadrunner, yes.
Wow. Look at this here. Check this out. That is so cool. All right, so I'm a firm believer that the engine is a diamond in a setting of a vehicle. Now, I don't know how you feel about that, but I was wondering if you could pop this hood so we could take a look at this Hellcat Redeye engine. That is a beast.
It has individual cooling for the supercharger. It has its own radiator, which is pumped through electrically. When you put it in race mode,
Yeah.
it turns off the AC in the car and siphons the AC through the coolant to keep that supercharger cool.
Now, how many horsepower? What's the horsepower rating of this particular car?
The Redeye is 797, and with fresh air intake, which this is,
Right here?
it bumps it up another 15 horse.
So you're running them over 810 horsepower.
Yes.
All right. So I know
Also
earlier.
has the original Challenger headlights.
Yeah, I see that. That's cool. That's where all the air comes in, isn't it?
Yes. When the lights are on, the little red Hellcat emblem is lit up inside.
You know what? Why don't we go for that? We're going to have a little special treat here, folks. Check it out. Just give it a second. Watch, watch, watch.
I might have to start it up.
Oh, no. We're going to have to start it. All right. So now seriously, imagine this in this Roadrunner. So earlier today, I was asking him, and Mel, is this still the case? Earlier today, we were talking about maybe taking this for a little run down the road.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, man, let's let it rock there, bud. Thank you so very much.